Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures morning show. I am your host, Shay Cannon. I'm an award-winning fractional chief operating officer with an exclusive clientele of 6 and 7-figure CEOs. However, I have a mission. That mission includes you. I want to help. Let me add Kimberly in here. I want to help you to start spinning your wheels and struggling to get to your first 6 figures in business. I want to show you how to make the money and create time freedom. Let's make the money and create time freedom. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I'll spare you the details of the journey, but just know I'm living my best life and working my best business currently in Mexico, okay? Currently in Mexico. So this week, we've already had blog talk. So the subject matter of the week and the sub-subject of the day has been released. Now, it all starts with the blog. And again, this week, you're going to need the blog, okay? So go to shaycannon.com/ChatGPT, okay? As promised, before we went on holiday, we talked about AI. And I told you when we came back, we're going to talk specifically about how to use ChatGPT for your business, okay? So that's the blog post, right? ChatGPT for a small business. And so that's what we're talking about today. Let me tell you how, if technology, okay, is a game changer for your small business, right? Because technology is what helps us to close that digital divide, okay, between us small businesses and those big businesses making big money that got big resources, right? So what happens is now technology helps us to kind of catch up. We can use fewer resources and a lower amount of money to get big money and revenue in return, okay? So technology helps with that. Now, what we know is the technology that's leading edge, cutting edge right now is AI, that's artificial intelligence. And the leader in artificial intelligence, or should I say the most popular, is ChatGPT. Because with ChatGPT, we can almost do anything, okay? We can almost do anything. ChatGPT is like having our own little business Einstein, okay, right at our fingertips. But I know a lot of you, just like you haven't heard of AI in general, may not have heard about ChatGPT. And those of you who have no idea how to use it for your business effectively, okay? And so that's what this week is about. Okay, that's what this week is about. We're going to talk about ChatGPT, and I'm going to teach you how to use it. Okay, so first of all, GPT, it stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Okay, Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Now, let me tell you how that training part is going to be your friend. All right, because those who use ChatGPT well know how to give it the correct information to get from it the best information. We have this phrase when we talk about ChatGPT among us experienced prompt engineers is what we call ourselves, right? And that phrase is trash in, trash out, okay? And unfortunately, you don't have to be intentional about putting trash in. You may not mean to. It may be a mistake because you don't know what you don't know, okay? Some of you are asking questions based on your limited understanding of something, right? And of course, it's only going to give you an answer based on that question, okay? So you're deficient in knowledge, then you're going to be deficient in the answer that you get back. Do y'all get that? I hope you do, right? So that's what makes ChatGPT, not live up to the hype for some. They don't know what to put in it. Right? So we're going to teach you, okay? And I got your 4 categories this week that we're going to talk about. The first one is marketing, okay? Let me tell you something. Marketing is going to be the beginning of the circulatory system of your business, okay? Because getting leads, getting new people, creating relationships and all of that is what ultimately gets you the sale. Right? Because marketing is creating and nurturing relationships to build connections that result in the like, know, and trust that is needed as the foundation for making sales. You can't skip marketing, okay? And marketing and sales is not the same. So marketing is the first thing. That's that dating phase, right? That's that introduction. That's what that is. That's that awareness, okay? So we need marketing. So ChatGPT can help us with marketing, but like the name says, it's pre-trained, but it's pre-trained in marketing in general. It's not pre-trained in your particular business. So before we do anything with ChatGPT, every time we do anything with ChatGPT, especially if you got the free version, you have to train it. Okay, you have to train it, which means you have to give it information to draw from so that it can customize the knowledge it already has to your particular business. Okay, so this week, what we're going to do is we're going to do two things for each category. First, we're going to train it. And second, we're going to ask it the prompt questions to get back the plan that we want and the information that we want. Okay, so if you go to the blog post again, shaycannon.com/chatgpt, you will see this. So first we train. We're going to train it for our marketing. What we're going to tell it is what our brand identity and values are, what your brand represents and its core values, okay? We're going to tell it about our target audience, the specific details around your target market and your customer persona, which y'all know I call ideal client persona, right? You're going to tell it about your current marketing efforts, okay? What marketing strategies are you currently using? Are they working? Are they not working? Okay. We're going to ask it, you're going to tell it, what is your budget for marketing? If it's $0, tell them it's $0. Okay. A lot of us are into organic marketing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Tell it you want organic marketing with a $0 marketing budget. But they need to know, or it needs to know, how much you can allocate towards marketing activities. It's going to do you no good to get back all of your strategies on running ads if you don't have an ad budget, okay? So tell it your budget. Tell it about your digital footprint. I call it your Google footprint because what we know is that's the only footprint that really counts these days, right? So tell it about your Google footprint. Like, where are you currently online, including your website, including social media, and including your online reviews, anything that you can give it about your online presence. Are you on podcasts, right? Have you been a part of virtual summits? Are you on any online media, right? Tell it all of that good stuff, okay? Then you're going to tell it about the marketing trends that you're thinking about you want to use, right? You're going to tell it about some of the stuff you've seen your competitors use with success, okay? Put all of that in there, okay? So that's your genius in so we can get genius out, okay? Now, how do we get it out? Well, we ask correct questions now. Now we get into the prompts because we're going to ask it the questions that's going to give us the answers that are going to be the basis of us executing, right? Everything starts with the plan. Then we prepare based on the plan, and then we take actions based on the preparation that was based on the plan. But we need the plan, right? I don't know about you, but I don't have a marketing department. ChatGPT going to be my marketing department. It could be yours too, okay? So let's get into now that you've trained it, what are going to be some of the things that you ask it? Okay. Again, if you want to follow along, go to the blog post. It's at shaycannon.com/chatgpt. All right. We're on the first section, marketing. We just taught ChatGPT we just trained it about our particular business. I gave you the exact things to tell it. Okay. Now we're going to start asking it questions. All right. The first category is we want to develop a strong brand identity. So we're going to ask it two questions. What are the core values and unique selling propositions of my business? Okay. How can I verbally and visually communicate these through my brand? Right. A lot of y'all are like, I don't know how to do this stuff. I don't have a marketing mindset. Right. I don't know what words to use. I kind of know what I want to be known for. I know what makes me different. I don't know how to communicate it. Ask it. Okay. The second category is create a comprehensive digital marketing strategy. Can't do nothing without strategy. Well, not well anyway, right? Strategy is a part of that planning. We want a strategic plan. We don't want just a plan. Anybody can tell you what to do. We want a strategic plan based on the information we put in and based on the things that we want. So we're going to ask it, which digital marketing channels, social media, email, content marketing, etc., are most effective for my target audience? Keep in mind, you've already fed it the information about your target audience, right? So now it's not general social media information. It's what will work best for my target audience. How do I allocate resources across these channels for optimum impact, right? Some of y'all think you have to be everywhere. You can be everywhere in a way that isn't stressing you out though, but you don't know where in particular to kind of focus on. ChatGPT is here to help you, all right? That's what that question is for. Next category, how do I leverage social media marketing? So I'm going to ask it two questions. What content strategy will engage my audience on different social media platforms, right? How can we use social media analytics to refine our marketing approach? Do y'all see the value in these questions, right? Genius in, genius out. We don't want trash in so that we don't get trash out, okay? Next category, implement effective email marketing campaigns. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the process of changing up what I'm doing with my emails, because I talk to people in my email and that's great. But now that I'm ready to push this course forward, I'm ready to get out of like and know. I want y'all to do more than like and know me. I need you to trust me enough to purchase. I need you to know that I can help you and that this is a solution that's viable for you. So I need you to invest in yourself through this solution that I provide. Okay, so I'm looking at the way that I'm doing my email. So guess who I asked? I asked ChatGPT. These are some of the questions that I asked. How can I grow and segment my email list for targeted marketing? Okay, now add something on the end of that. That's general. Add on the end to that, how can I grow and segment my email list for targeted marketing for my course? That is, add in your course information or add in whatever your offer information is, okay? What type of content and email frequency, okay? I want to know the content I should be, and how often should I be emailing this list, okay? To drive engagement and conversions, okay? Engagement and conversions. Now, some of y'all only think about engagement when it comes to social media, but let me tell you how people can be engaging from your email list, even from your email marketing system. Y'all, every email I send, I tell people reply back and tell me they're engaging with me. They talk to me all the time. In fact, sometimes I forget, right? I will have released the email that morning and I will have given all this information. And I'll say, reply back and tell me so-and-so, right? And somebody will reply back around noon. And I'm like, who is this? What you want? What is this? Oh, they're answering the question I asked this morning, right? So they are engaging. And that actually helps your email marketing system. It lets them know you're not a bot. It lets them know you are a real company. It lets them know that people appreciate the emails you're sending out because they're responding back, okay? The next category, utilize content marketing to establish authority, all right? Y'all know I love thought leadership. I am a thought leader. I'm thought leadering right now, right? So you guys have to understand that with small businesses, you are the business, right? So sometimes it's easier to step out front as the expert and the thought leader to drive traffic back to your business, okay? Now, it depends on the business. I get this question a lot, y'all, and this is not in the blog. I get the question a lot of, should I be the face of my business or not? Okay? And what I'm going to say is 99.9% of the time, my answer is going to be yes. It depends on how your business is situated and what your business goals are, right? Because one of the number one things that people are talking about right now is acquisition. Somebody buying businesses. Do you want your business to be bought? Do you want to sell it sometime down the line? Because if you do, then at the time that you're ready to sell it, you cannot be the most valuable thing about your business. Okay? But guess what you could do? You can start now by being the most valuable thing about your business and then taper it off. And so by the time you're ready to sell, it's no longer you. Keep that in mind. So that's why I said 99.9% of the time, I think you should come out forward, right? People do business with people. It's very hard to get people to do business with a brand. Do you know how much money it takes to get brand loyalty, right? All right. So the two questions you're going to ask to establish authority. What kind of content, blogs, videos, infographics, etc., will resonate with my audience and showcase my expertise, right? Now, if you hadn't already trained it about your expertise, now is a great time to train it about your expertise. I am, insert your marketplace title, right? I am known for, I get so-and-so type of results, whatever. You've already trained it about your audience, train it about your expertise, okay? Second question is going to be, how can we optimize my content for SEO to increase visibility? Y'all, I'm working on this organic marketing workshop I'm about to do for y'all. It's fire. It's fire. I've been talking about it with different people, and people are seeing organic marketing differently based on the conversations I'm having, based on the research I've done. SEO is important, y'all. Okay? SEO is important. All right. Track, the last category is track and analyze marketing results. You should not be trying anything and not tracking it. How do you know if it's successful? How do you know what to stop doing and what to do more of? You got to track that thing. Okay. So I'm going to ask you 2 questions about tracking. What metrics and KPIs should I track to measure the effectiveness of my marketing campaigns? Okay. How can I use this data to continuously improve on my marketing efforts? Y'all, ain't no reason why you can't use ChatGPT for your marketing now. There's no reason. And I'll go you one better. Most of y'all I have already inboxed. If you are a guest on the show often, I've already inboxed you a link. Okay. Some of y'all already have the link. And it is the research and some of the things I've bought around AI, specifically for ChatGPT. And it has a bunch of prompts specifically for marketing and some of these other subjects we're going to talk about. If you don't already have that link, my AI resource link, inbox me at info@shaycannon.com and ask me for it. Okay. Keith, I know you're on here. Good morning. I'm so glad you finally joined us. I need you to inbox me, or basically, you know what? I will put it in this chat since you're here in the studio with us. Everybody else, email me, info@shaycannon.com. Even if this is a replay, even if you're seeing this a week later, even if you're seeing it a month later, okay? Inbox me, info@shaycannon.com, and say, hey, can I get your AI resource link? I'll know exactly what you're talking about, okay? So, Keith, I just put it in the comments in here in studio. Let's check. We're so glad to be back into the group, y'all. We're back in the group. We don't have to bounce off the Facebook page and then go to the group indirectly. We ain't got to do that no more. It's fixed. Please, Zuckerberg, work with me and let it stay fixed, okay? Because y'all know he was giving me trouble. He was giving me hell for about 2 weeks, okay? We had trolls trying to come in, all kind of stuff going on. But we back. That's okay. So I want to know, what did you find most valuable about using ChatGPT for marketing, and tell me which prompt do you think is going to give you the most information that you need right now. Okay. Now, you might have to open that blog up, or maybe you have it in your notes, right? So shaycannon.com/ChatGPT. But I'm going to start with Teray. Teray, was there anything in there new that you learned, and what do you think is going to be most valuable for your marketing right now?
Good morning, ladies. So I already printed it. It's on the printer, but I was following along with you.
Yes.
I didn't really know that you could train chat. So the whole time you were talking, I was like punching stuff in. Mm-hmm. I think what's going to be most valuable for me is leveraging social media marketing. Mm-hmm. That's like, and then I put it in and it gave me all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Blew your mind, didn't it?
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, it's like, I have a free employee. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So which one of the prompts do you think is going to be most game-changing for you? You've already been using them. So which one? Was it the social media plan, content strategy?
The content strategy to engage the audience and using social media analytics to refine, like that. To me, that's gonna do it. My target market is on social media, and they're searching, they're looking for my product.
Heavily. Do you hear me? Look, them helpers is ready for a man. Heavily searching. Do you understand me? Okay. All right. Like it's cuffing season. All right, Heather, did you learn anything new, and what part is going to be most game-changing for your marketing and your business?
So I did learn a lot that was new. I knew about training ChatGPT. In fact, I had a very detailed conversation about that Friday morning with my uncle. He uses ChatGPT, but he's not using it to the extent that he really could. Like, he's still doing a lot of manual stuff. But what I did not realize is how I'm not fully utilizing it. So what I'm going to do, I've been training it to use my voice and what I want. That's my voice when it works. But I'm going to put in all of those things, like the brand identity target, which I had never done before. I was training it to like know who I am, like my voice, my tone, my style, but none of the facts.
Yes.
Right. And so that to me was like, oh, well, duh, of course I should have been doing that. Right. Like, of course. So I'm going to do that. And I think where that's going to help me the most is, I'm only doing organic marketing. And so I'm going to put it like, I'm going to make Chatty feel like they're my redheaded stepchild, basically, is what's going to happen. So that's what we're doing.
Make it feel like an MVP. All right. Sure. Auntie Shaky, I know you into the ChatGPT. You were even into the training I did about 3 weeks ago, where we kind of went deep with it, right? So you already actually had the link that was given out, and you probably you do have even more than what's in that link based on the training that we had. So Auntie Shaky, did you hear anything new today? Right? And what do you think is going to be most game-changing for your business and marketing based on some of these prompts?
Okay, so for me, like the whole time I'm sitting up here thinking, it's the part that, because I followed along on the blog, and the part for me was the leverage social media marketing. And I don't even know why. I mean, like, I'm on social media now, but my strategy, my marketing strategy is so specific. Like, I'm tired of, well, I should say it's not specific. I want to make it specific. Right now, it's just like whatever I happen to put, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I want my social media to be binge worthy. I don't know if you've ever been in somebody's social media post and it's like, oh, I can't wait to watch the next one and the next one and the next one. That's what I want my content to look like. And so being able to drill down into ChatGPT to give me kind of like a storyboard of sorts series. Like, I'm sitting up here thinking as you're talking, but that's the one, to answer your question, that I'm going to really drill down on.
And you got a fire revised playbook coming to you this week.
Hey.
Now, the funny thing is, I had to stop myself from infusing in your playbook all the stuff from what's coming up on the new organic marketing training, because I didn't want to get ahead of myself, right? But baby, let me tell you, fire. You hear me? You know what? I'm going to stop talking about this organic marketing training because I didn't put up the sales page yet. So I'm going to stop talking about it. I just need y'all to know it's fire. I need y'all to know that when I catch a hold of something in my research that I recognize that it's filling a gap and it's giving a new understanding, and this is why our shit wasn't working because nobody said it like this. Oh my God. Hold your pants. All I'm going to tell you is this. The early bird is going to be $97. Okay? Get your little $100 ready. Okay? Get your little $100 ready. Okay? I also have a membership coming for y'all that's coming. I'm going to stop talking. Let me stop talking. Okay, in fact, let me get back to ChatGPT. Let me show y'all something right quick before I get to Glow. Glow, if you can't come on the mic, you can answer the question in the comments. But let me show y'all something. If you have the paid version of ChatGPT, do y'all see ChatGPT or do y'all see my boyfriend? Which one? ChatGPT? Yes? Okay, awesome. All right, if you have the paid version of ChatGPT, which is ChatGPT 4, if you click here where your name is, okay, and you click to custom instructions, did you know you can tell it about your stuff, okay? And that always stays there, okay? And it uses this information for every question that you ask. Now, you can turn it on and off, right? You can turn it off, you can turn it on. I have mine off because I do prompt engineering for too many people for me to be trying to remember to turn this on and off. It's going to irritate me. So what I do is I train it every time for every person I'm doing stuff for, right? So I have some stuff in here for Auntie Shaky, right? Because she's a current client. So it's some stuff in here for her. It's some stuff in here for other clients. So I don't use this, but did you know you can put stuff in here, turn it on, and every answer that it gives you will pull from this information. So some of this stuff I'm telling you to train it for each of these categories, you can just put it into these two fields and it can always be there. Okay? All right. Let me stop sharing. Teray said, me scraping up my $100. That's hilarious. Glow said, oh, wow. Kimberly said, I'm excited about this. Let me tell you how I'm not going to tell you what I tell my friends about ChatGPT because it's a little vulgar, but just know I love it. Just know I love it. And just know if it was a man, it'd have me. Do you understand me? It would have, do you understand me? Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. Because I'm supposed to be sharing my boyfriend with y'all. So, okay. So Glow, did you learn anything new? And what was most impactful? It is, my boo. It really is. What do you think is going to be most game-changing and impactful for your business around marketing?
Hey, ladies. So to be honest with you, Auntie Shay, I feel like that you put a lot on me this morning to actually remember.
I'm gonna remember it. It's in the blog. It's in the blog.
Right. That's what I was getting ready to say. I'm gonna have to pull up the blog. I be on my phone and I just be wanting to see y'all faces and stuff. So I just try to stay on there and go on it after. But what you did mention is basically what Teray has said in regards with training the chat GPT to basically be your employee, like Teray said, like a free employee. So I'm definitely gonna have to get the paid version because I see now that it's gonna help me. I feel like it's gonna help me with my marketing wise. And I was also thinking about over the weekend what you talked to us not last week but week before about the video AI. So I'm gonna have to basically get up on my game with both of them when it comes to my podcasting and my lock business as well too. I feel like that the chat GPT would help me a lot with wording and advertisement and stuff when it comes to both my conversations with Glow Podcast and the locks.
Yes. So Glow, for you in particular, did you know that when it comes to marketing, did you know that ChatGPT can help you have those SEO rich podcast episode descriptions? It can help you with the titles.
No, see, that's what in this. Yes. I no longer do titles anymore. I just do like who's on the radio show. Mm-hmm. But what I do need what I do need help with, and I ain't gonna say particularly needing help with because I said I was gonna have to get Buffer back on my phone. I don't know if you remember that. That's the app that actually sends out, your social media posts to all the social medias or whatever. Because I find myself like making up the description as I go, and then I go post them on everything. And I feel like that Chat GPT would actually help me with that. So I said that Sunday and Monday gonna have to be my downtime for real for me to actually get everything together for that week. And I'm really gonna need need that for real.
Exactly. And I'm going to compel you to make the title about what the conversation is and not them people that don't know damn body know, because nobody's searching for their name, but they are searching for these topics. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that title is prime real estate and you're missing an opportunity. And again, ChatGPT can help you make it as SEO rich as possible. And then, you could tell it about what the episode was about. If you use otter.ai, play it for otter.ai, get a transcription of it, throw the transcription in ChatGPT and let it sum it up for you and give you a SEO rich description.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we're doing now.
Okay. Because I'm doing too much hard work over here.
Yeah.
I work too hard.
Yeah. And not getting the results that you need, right? This is why we're talking about these things. It's why we talk about these things. Okay. Teray said ChatGPT is my boo, and it is. Auntie Shakin said it can get it. Y'all, let me tell you, legs back over my shoulders can get it. Okay. Demetra said is ChatGPT is the rose. Let me tell you, it is the rose. Teray said I can charge for that blog post. Let me tell you, the folks don't. Let me tell y'all something. People don't even understand that the information that I give is, yes, it's better than them paid masterminds they in, that they don't even understand what's happening. But I digress sometimes. Anyway, Auntie Shay said I need Shay to open up the ability to respond to comments. I don't like it. I don't like it, Auntie Shaker. So what you know about me is I'm a control freak. And what tends to happen is then they start bringing comments out of order, right? People start adding more and more little reactions and shit, and I get distracted. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I don't allow it on my Zoom. Just saying. Auntie Shaker said, Glow, are you looking for new guests? Auntie Shaker, you don't understand you need to listen to her podcast, boo. So you need to listen to her podcast. Glow said, I am, by the way. So she's looking for him, but you might want to listen to that podcast first. Auntie Shaky. Look, that might be clutching pearls moment for you when they get to asking you questions. You're going to be like, oh shit, what am I into? No, get ready. Let's see. Stacy said, not like face down, ass up. Yes, exactly. Stacy, Birmingham, face down, ass up. Exactly. All right, y'all. All right, let's get back on track. Dewana, are you available to come off the mic and tell us, was anything today, did you learn anything new? And what would you think will be most impactful for your marketing?
Oh my God. I just learned a ton. So to be able, man, when I tell you I love you, Shay, to be able to just to personalize it, I didn't know. So now that's where I'm starting. I'm starting with the personalization because I'm a baby chatter, a baby chat GPTer. So this is all baby steps for me. So that's where I'm going to start, is just because that's the main thing for me, because my target market is kind of niche. And sometimes people want to open me up and I'm like, no, that's not where I want to be. I want to stay niche. So to be able to ask it those questions and to really, really focus on getting the market because the clients that I have, I love my clients. I just need more of them. And I don't need a whole slew of them to do what it is that I'm trying to do. So that was super, super valuable. So thank you for that. Oh my God, I love you, Shay.
All right now. Kimberly, I know you can't come on the mic, but let us know, did you learn anything new and what's going to be most impactful for your marketing? Put that in the comments for us. Dr. LaFera, you up, boo-boo? So, did you learn anything new? What's going to be most impactful for your marketing? Now, Dr. LaFera, what I know about you is you have spent thousands of dollars to learn about marketing. So is there anything in there that can help you?
Shay, why are you telling my business?
I mean, that's not a bad thing. You invest what you want to get out.
That is
a lot of people around here still trying to do free only.
That is true, Shay.
Just saying.
All right. So I know chat can do a lot. I use it a lot, and I have programmed the custom instructions, but I am going to be using it more for like what Therese said, because I need more help with organic stuff. Because like right now, I've been using it to help me create like some of the emails and stuff for like Black Friday and all that stuff. I've used it to create like a social media campaign and ideas for live streams, but I need to go back and like one of the prompts I saw that you had in there that I am going to use is like, it's okay, baby. I'm gonna use. You are a princess.
Is your little sick?
She says it, but she wants me to put her on dresses every day, and she's crying because she's putting pants on. And she's like, I want to be a princess. Like, come on. I don't know where she gets that from.
But I'm gonna leave you alone.
So I like the one where it says, it's kind of like answer the public, because I was looking, I was like, I don't really need answer the public. That's what I was thinking this weekend, because like I know they have a special or whatever. And I like the prompt where it says, put in a target audience and then says, give me the 7 top questions they like to ask. And so I was going to use it for that. And I was also going to go back and start working on like more of a better marketing strategy, because like you were talking about earlier, I am my the face of my brand. And so for me to be that, like, how do I more effectively become a thought leader in what I want, in the transformation I want to offer, and then like create content around that, versus before when I switched to a product, I've kind of been creating it around kind of a product. I had been for a while. I'm not anymore, but I'm gonna kind of just start changing like all of that, and going at it from that.
And you can even, Dr. LaFera, you can even tell ChatGPT, what are all of the products and services and offers, right? And how do I talk about all of them in a theme, right? So that you're not saying, I'm only talking about collagen now, I'm only talking about, I'm only, you know what I'm saying? Let it help you bring it all together, because we know the theme isn't really the individual products. The products are a means to an end, right? Because your mission is what it is. And so how do we talk about the mission more and then talk about the products as just complements to the mission?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ask it.
Thank you, Shay.
You're welcome. All right. Demetra, you've been over there reacting and crying and laughing and adding little stuff in there. Yes, it is the rose. So tell me how you're going to use your rose, Demetra.
I use the rose in a variety of different ways. But meanwhile, okay, I'm going to your blog. Hold on a second. It's always a point of emablishing authority. Okay, so I like to always keep that top in mind. But I need some help with this email marketing campaign. How to grow in the email marketing campaign. So I want to look at that some, because I don't have a large email list. I have my current clients that may have, their kids achieved their goals and they moved on. But yeah, that's what I need to work on. And I know that, a lot of that has to do with your freebies and stuff. And to me, I have some great stuff out there. It just may need to be tweaked. So maybe if I tell chat what I have, what freebies I have, it will tell me how to tweak it to get more engagement. So that's what I'll work on this week. Yeah.
I love that. Now I will tell you, when you are using your freebies, keep in mind, I don't want to dip into my organic marketing training, but keep in mind that if they're already on your list, you should be using a download to segment them, because they're already on your list, right? And for other people, you're using the download to get them on your list. Does that make sense? So make sure that that's what you're doing. Don't just send something to your list and then it doesn't tell you more about those people on your list, because they already on the list. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, Keith, let me tell y'all, Keith been rocking with us for about 2 weeks now. I will tell you, Keith is the one good thing that came out of Zuckerberg jacking us up, because we had to, broadcast onto the page. Keith saw us and he was joining us every morning. Now he's in studio. We was out last week. Keith was like, I'm ready with a link. I was like, Keith, we out this week. Come back next week. But Keith is here. Keith, if you're available to come off the mic, please tell us, did you learn anything new? And what is going to be most transformational for your business in marketing based on the information given today? And Keith, if you could unmute, we're going to give you a moment. He said he can't talk, but I'm going to send it through the chat. Do that. In fact, let me go backwards one moment before we go to Stacy. To Kimberly, because Kimberly told us in the chat what she's doing. She said, I'm working on learning more. I think what will be impactful will be on my blog. I want to build up my social media following. I'm still working on my fear of super marketing my business. So I think ChatGPT can help. It's hard to articulate in writing. I get it. It's okay. And then Kimberly came back and said, oh yeah, my email list too. So that's fine. And we'll wait on Keith's answer too in the chat. So Stacy, look, you're on, Stacy, kind of like, Dougie Fresh, you're on. But I need to know from you, did you learn anything new today? And what do you think is going to be most impactful for your marketing?
Yes, I did. So I think what I wanted to do is to train it more to my tone. People used to know me like a couple of years ago for telling stupid stories on Facebook, and so they would follow me. Just, I'd be talking about my crazy chickens or something like that. So everybody was looking for those stories. And so I need to train it to not be so super professional. So I'm gonna get a paid plan because of that. So I'm glad you showed that. And put in things about my expertise more, because I think it's more generic how my posts have been coming out. And so I wanted to do the target conversation emails and the blogs that you mentioned, and about the products as complements to the mission. I think you said that to Demetra. So I think I wanted to do that. And something that I don't know how to do is how to segment my email contacts.
Yes. So based on what I just told Demetra to do?
Right.
So basically what we know is you're solving a problem for the same persona, but some of them are ranking or prioritizing the pain points differently, right? So there are multiple pain points associated with your one offer. And so you might want to segment by pain point. So maybe you send them a link to something about pain point number 1. And then you wait a week or so or whatever, you send something about pain point number 2. And who's clicking and downloading, you can now put in the bucket of that pain point. You see what I'm saying? So that could be a segment. It could be a segment in which of the offers would be best for them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So for example, I have different levels of how I'm going to get you to your first 6 figures. Right? So do you already have a roadmap from me or a playbook from me or not? I can segment you like that. Right? Do you think it's your sales? Do you think it's your marketing? Because I need to know what you think. I know what it is, but you don't know what it is. You don't know what you don't know. Right? So what you're attributing it to is probably not what it is, but I need to know what you think it is. So I put things out there and it tells me, oh, you're interested in that. Right? So now when I want to do an offer or a tiny offer or a small event around that, a workshop, only those people with that specific priority of a pain point, right? Those should be hot leads for that workshop. So I will go to them first, right? So that's that segmentation.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm going to tell you the best thing for segmentation is a quiz. It's a quiz. Okay. You use a quiz and you ask questions that get them results. The results should put them in a bucket, and those buckets should be your segmentations. Okay. So do they think it's exercise? Do they think it's food? Do they think that it's just their lifestyle, right? Do they need a break? Are they doing self-care? Do they need more self-care? So those could be your buckets. And then now when I come up with specific offers, specific books, ebooks, all these things, I know exactly who to give it to as its first clients.
Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. And y'all see what Auntie Shaky put in the chat for y'all. Keith said, I'll be integrating ChatGPT into my email marketing campaigns to enhance engagement and create more personalized content. I love it. I love it. So one thing I'm getting ready to do, I haven't emailed my list in a while. If you're on my list, I know y'all like, she used to email every day. Yeah, I ran out of steam. And that's one of the obstacles I had to overcome, because what I knew was I'm putting out content. I'm kind of teaching and engaging in all the things. But what I knew was the content I was doing was not going to convert when it came time for those people to buy. Right? So I was like, I need another way to do my content. And so ChatGPT had to help me. So now I won't be emailing so much every day as Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will have a theme for Mondays, a theme for Wednesdays, and a theme for Fridays. Now that's less taxing on my brain to pull from the air or right on my ass to come up with something to talk about in my email that is just a conversation that's not converting anyway. Right? So that'll be changing starting next week. I can't wait to roll that out. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all 2 things that's coming up online. But first, I have a question. Well, I have a favor. I put a poll in the group. If you have not answered that poll yet, please do, because I'm going to make sure that how you guys answer as your obstacles to organic marketing is answered in the next workshop. Okay. So I have what we're going to do for the workshop. I have what's going to be impactful and game changing for you, but I also want to answer the questions that you have. So make sure that you use the poll. You could do like Heather and add something. So use the poll. It's pinned to the group in the featured section. So take that poll. That's the favor that I have. The organic marketing. Woo, y'all. We're going to talk about organic marketing in this workshop. Again, how I'm going to do this workshop is going to be a little different than how it's gone before. So let me tell y'all a little something. I got about 5 minutes before Heather let's go right. So I'm going to do a training on a Wednesday. That's going to be your workshop. Okay. I'm going to give you your tools. You get a vault from me every time. I have the things I intend to give you. And as we're talking, as I come up with bonuses, I give you even more. Right. Then we're going to have a challenge, a private challenge only for workshop members the following week, that Monday, that Tuesday, and that Wednesday. And we're going to break it up and actually get shit done based on what you learned in the workshop. Okay. Now, you're going to have a Slack channel so that we can communicate about the stuff that you learned. You will have at least, I'm going to say 14 days access to a Slack channel. Then I'm gonna kick you out because y'all ain't gonna get no free coaching and be talking to me all year long from a $97 workshop. We ain't doing that. Okay. But let me tell you, you're going to get prizes. This is what I want to do, y'all. If you attend just the workshop, you get a certificate. Okay. If you attend live, you get a certificate. If you attend all 3 challenge days, you're going to get another prize. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. It might be a t-shirt, right? And then if you actually execute before the 14 days are over, you are a winner and you're going to get, I want it to be a medal. You know, the medals you get like when you're running? Because I want it to be like, you won the challenge. The t-shirt is more like I survived the challenge. But the next thing is going to be like I won the challenge. Like I actually did some execution. And you're going to have to do that execution within those 14 days, right? Which is why I'm giving you Slack support. But all of that, $97. So y'all know $97 is going to be the early bird. The regular price is going to be $147 because it's way worth more than that. Okay. Shake it. You already a client, baby. You actually get it free as a part of your coaching program. So yeah. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Now, I have another something. Since y'all are talking about work sessions, Friday, I start hosting my work sessions again. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how y'all gurus got work sessions from me. Demetra can attest to this. Before y'all gurus started having work sessions as a part of their high-priced programs and stuff, we were doing work sessions, okay? Years ago. We talking about 2017, 2018, I told certain people about, giving people a sacred time to actually do the work of what you have taught them. It shows that things can be better. They can have better results. And then they ran their mouth and then they ran their mouth and they all ran in the same circles. And then all them little groups of gurus started using it. So just because they got more followers than me and they do work sessions, don't mean they was the originator. That was me. All right. Let me stop. But anyway, so we're going to start work sessions this Friday. And so you guys will get the link before the week ends. I'm hoping to be able to give it to you tomorrow. But those work sessions are actually going to be the start of a particular program that's going to help you with productivity, right? Because y'all know I get stuff done. And people ask me, how do I get stuff done so fast, so well? How do I accomplish so many things? It's only so much time in a day. Because I have some tricks and some strategies, right? And so I'm gonna share those with you. But I'm creating a membership program. That membership program will only be $97 a month. And it's going to be around productivity. But it will have a little piece of coaching in it. But the work sessions will stay free. Okay, so we're going to start with free work sessions. But the paid membership gets more work sessions and coaching and other tools and stuff. And so I'm excited, y'all. I'm almost finished my 2024 planning and I'm coming out with some shit for y'all. So y'all can't say nothing about the programs that's 5K and 10K like I ain't helping you for free and for low cost. Okay. So Let's get it together. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to invite y'all to it. And with that, I'll see y'all tomorrow because